Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. My name is Kyle. This is Daydreamin, my work in progress jungle island, and today I have another speed build for you. My last speed build is when we built this beautiful jungle entrance that I am so proud of. And today I wanted to work on this little area right next to it. I wanted to create a little study area for my villager. And yeah, I will explain more hopefully as I go, but I hope that this goes well, and I will leave the rest to the voiceover. Hello everyone, and welcome to the voiceover. I'm so happy that you are here with me today. I hope that you're all doing well. I meant for this video to go up last Saturday. When you're seeing this, it has gone up hopefully on Tuesday, but I filmed my voiceover, or recorded my voiceover, last Saturday, Friday or Saturday. I think I was trying to do it on Friday, and I was having so many problems with my mic. I couldn't get the level correct, and like it kept sounding grainy and stuff, and I just was not proud of it. But I still really wanted to post this video, so I figured that I would just not post on Saturday and push this until Tuesday. So I'm so sorry if that was disappointing. I don't know if anyone's even noticed that I post on mostly Tuesdays and Saturdays, but that's kind of the schedule that I've been trying to go off of. So today in this speed build, what I was doing was this little area right next to my jungle entrance. I wanted to put my resident representative character Aubrey's house, and I wanted it to be like a little research area for her. So the story that I came up with in my head for Aubrey is that she is a researcher that has moved out here to the jungle to study and, you know, do things like that. So I wanted to make a little area right up at the front because I felt like that would make sense to have her house up at the front, because, you know, it was like as soon as she got here, she set up her house and everything. So that's what I was going with. I also am, in my head, Aubrey and Amethyst, my other character, are like best friends. I said that I wanted to make every character that I have in this game kind of relate to each other. So that was my plan of how to make those two connected. And I think I might try to make like Amethyst's sister live on this island at some point, but I don't know. That's just a wild idea. But in this video, as you can see, I'm already laying down my path. I struggled so much in this build. I was having so many problems because I knew that I wanted cliffs directly behind the house, and then like additional cliffs on top of that. So I had this bridge that Tom Nook gave me in the beginning of the game, and I hadn't destroyed it because I didn't think I would need to, but I did need to because I was like totally running out of space. And I was so confused as to what to do because I didn't have enough space behind the house. And that's why I was like, I'm just gonna start decorating. So I started laying down the path. I started expanding my river mouth, as you see here. This is something that I saw Lex Play here on YouTube do. If you watch any kind of Animal Crossing content on YouTube, like on a regular basis, then I'm sure that you've definitely heard of Lex. She does incredible speed build and design videos. And in one of her videos for her new island, she did what I'm doing here, where she like rounded out the river mouth to make it like its own little pond of sorts. And I just thought that was such a neat like idea to do. I had never seen anybody do that. I mean, knowing me, a lot of people probably could have done that, and I just never would have known, but I have never seen anybody do that. So I was like, that is really interesting. So I wanted to do that here, and y'all, my villagers just kept getting in the way so much during this video. They were like all in the space that I was trying to use, and I was like, girls, what are we doing? Like, you just saw Pico just chilling when I needed to run through. and like Kit and Ike and Audie, and like they all just got right up here in my space. But I just wanted to clarify as to why I'm doing a lot of decorating right here in the beginning, and that's because I did not know what to do with that bridge. And at some point coming up soon, I will time travel to the next day, and I will have that bridge destroyed and my house will be moved into place. And that's when I start working on moving those cliffs backwards to put the additional cliffs and trees and decoration and everything behind the house. So yeah, that was a really long explanation. But I hope that that makes sense. I was gonna, when I was filming this video, I almost wish that I was recording my audio, because it would have been so funny to go back and hear just how frustrated I got. Because y'all, I got so frustrated. I was like, what am I doing wrong? Like, why isn't this working out for me? And here you can see exactly what I was talking about just a second ago. Look, Audie and Ike, they got happy for some reason. Ike is a fan of Audie or something, and Kit just kept chilling right there next to the river that I ovaled out, I guess. They were just all right up there in my business. But it's fine, because they weren't that bad. But here you just see me grabbing some more decorations. My plan was, I was like, I'm just gonna decorate the whole area in front of the house how I want it, and then work on behind the cliffs, because for some reason that was like just the only thing that I could think of to do in this situation, in my freaking out. Y'all, if I had the audio from this, it would probably be hilarious. But I just wanted this space to feel like, you see, I have a little chalkboard. I have this stone table that I'm putting things like, I put a book on there and a couple other things, just to make it feel like that this is like the go-to area for Aubrey. I mean, of course, when I end up decorating her house eventually, I don't know when that will be, I will probably make the inside of her house like a library slash like research center, but I just wanted that to be obvious from the outside of the house. And yeah, I think that I accomplished that. Like, in the end, I am really happy with how this whole area turned out, even though it was such a struggle to get there, and I got very frustrated. Also, I do want to say that this little stone circle on the ground that I use in this video, it's like a brick color. It's very like sharp red almost, and I use that because that was the first like stone circle design that I had, and it was what I wanted to use, or it's what I thought that I wanted to use. But after this build, I felt like that it was too like modern for the jungle, so now I have like this terracotta stone pathing, which maybe, I mean, I think you'll see it in like a future build that I do. So I think that that works better with what I'm going for in the jungle. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there. I think that the decor for outside of the house is almost done, so the time travel should be coming up very soon. Okay, but since Kit is sitting right there, can we just all take a minute to appreciate how adorable Kit is? She is literally the cutest thing. I am so obsessed with her. My brother got annoyed with me because I was showing him a bunch of pictures of this island, and they were always Kit. It was like, here's Kit sitting down, and here's Kit reading, and here's Kit in her house. She's just so precious, and I'm in love with her, and she will never leave this island ever. So this is me running to resident services to pay to demolish that bridge. Because I knew that I needed to do that to finish this speed build. And then, just like magic, the bridge is gone and my house is moved and it is the next day. We did a sneaky little skip forward. So now you see me just expanding those cliffs. Oh my god, look at Cousteau, living legend. I'm obsessed with Cousteau. But I'm extending these cliffs backwards because I knew that I wanted there to be more cliffs and trees directly behind the house. Kind of similar to what I was going for with my entrance. I wanted you to be able to look up from the house and it just to feel very full all around. I think that's something that I'm kind of going for on this island in general. It's just like, you know, whether you're hitting an area face on or like panning up, it just feels like so full. I really want that to be accomplished. I almost said achievable. I don't think that's the word I'm going for. But I'm now kind of closing up this river because I wanted the space to be able to move all of this to the right, because I severely underestimated how much space I would need for these glyphs. For some reason in my head, when I first started, I was like, oh yeah, like I can leave the bridge and we'll just be in, we can still use this river and it'll be fine. But no, like that was not the case at all. I had to extend the cliffs backwards and to the right quite a lot. And I was kind of scared when I was doing this, honestly, because I didn't know what I was going to do with my resident services. And I was like, this is hitting up like right against resident services. And I was like, man, are these cliffs going to block my resident services? Like, oh, but no, they don't. Even in like a later build, I extend them even further. So yeah, look forward to that. My next speed build, which I've already filmed, is kind of in the same area as this, so that's exciting. And also, a quick little note, I'm so talkative today. Those bamboo partitions, first of all, somehow I did not know that they existed until like right before I was doing this build, or this island. And I was like, how did I never know about these bamboo partitions? Because they're cute. But no, I went back and looked in my like DIY collection in my phone on Lovely Bay, and I never had that recipe. And I was like, oh my god. So I just thought that was funny. But also, they gave me so much trouble. I don't know why I kept struggling to place them. Like I would put them down and then I would be like, no, I need to put a path under them, and then I would have to move them, and then I would have to move the other one, and I don't know. It was a whole mess. Also, I struggled here to do the tree glitch. I don't know. You saw me just a second ago try to do it on like a 1 block space. Like that didn't work. And so now I'm trying to do it here, and I don't know why I ate that. Oh, because I'm moving this tree. I was like, why did I eat that piece of fruit? Y'all, I'm just going crazy. But yes, tree glitch, love it. Couldn't recommend it more. It's a great tool to use. Also, this is just a note about those simple panels, since I was gonna mention it and I've already put up like a lot of them in this build, but that was a design that I found, the like vine trellis looking thing, and I wanted to use it on simple panels, or specifically around my house, to make it feel like that there were like walls almost, or I don't know. I just felt like that it kind of accentuated the like homey aspect while also being like really natural. So I really like that design. I used it 3 or 4 times in this build, So that was fun. Also, I sat here and tried to plant a flower right in front of my house and then got upset when I could not do that. So that was funny. And here Amelia was trying to get me to give a gift to Kit, and I opened it after this build and it was something ugly. I can't remember what it was. And I never gave it to Kit. And then Amelia got mad at me. And I was like, look, Amelia, girl, it was ugly. I'm not giving that to Kit. So what you see me doing now here is I wanted to put one of those rock head statues, the Easter Island head. I don't know exactly how to say it, but I wanted to put one of those in the center of this little lake slash pond looking area, because I felt like that would, you know, I don't know, I felt like it made sense with the jungle and everything. So that's what I decided to do. And then I wasn't really sure what I was gonna do around here, and I don't know why I decided to do it as a part of this video, but I knew that I wanted some sort of cliff with like little mini waterfalls like going into the pond, and I decided to do that here, even though I had no clue what I was doing at all. I had no clue, and I was just kind of winging it, and I was like, well, we'll see if this turns out looking good. And it turned out okay, but I ended up changing this whole little cliff area that I build in my next speed build. So I mean, I guess that's a spoiler, but I just want to let y'all know that it doesn't stay, because I wasn't like happy with it. It was very much last minute and me winging it in the moment, not knowing what I was doing. So but I figured that it would still just be funny to watch. As you can see here, I'm adding in the little tiny waterfalls that I wanted, and yeah, I mean, it was cute. It was all right, but it wasn't exactly what I wanted, and it ends up becoming a lot better, which you'll see very soon. I mean, not to be one of those people. I used to hate when like people on YouTube that I watched, or like really big influencers, would be like, oh my god, I'm working on so many projects right now and I'm just so excited for you all to see, but I can't say anything right now. That used to drive me bonkers. Like I hated that so much. So not to be one of those people. Also, this is pretty funny because I spent a long time trying to figure out how to put a tree there, and then I ended up messing it up where the tree was sitting on the edge of the cliff and I couldn't round it out. And I like always round my cliffs. I can't stand the sharp cliff edge. I think it looks really ridiculous. So once I like messed that up, I was like, oh great. Like, that does not look good, but I didn't do anything about it. I was just very, very annoyed with it. And now by this point, all that was left was just filling in space on top of these cliffs. I did want them to feel very full. So, I mean, lots of flowers, bushes, weeds. I did put a festival parasol up here, which originally I was like, does that even make sense? But when you like are down on the level of my house and you look up, I think it's like really neat to see it up there. So that's why I put it up there. So by this point, I really was starting to see everything come together. It looks like Cousteau and Diva also made each other happy. My villagers were just really active this episode, I guess. But I was really happy with how the house area turned out. I felt like that my vision had like really come to life and everything was looking good. And then I was like, I'm just gonna throw some stuff on this cliff to the right to try to make it look good. And as I said, it doesn't look great. Like, it's mostly just flowers, and I think I put like that little like warrior statue, or the one that's haunted that you touch and it like floats in the air, whatever that one's called. So I put one of those up there, but I was mostly proud of the house area, and since that was the whole point of this speed build, I'm glad that turned out looking well. And of course, I had to find a place to put my green leaf pile because I love the green leaf piles. They're so cute. And I had to put one up here when I did not know what else to put. I was like, green leaf pile. It makes sense. And with that, we have reached the end of this speed build. Here is the view of my house when you're looking up. I am just so beyond happy with how it turned out. I love, love, love the look of the bamboo partition and all the trees. And I just feel like that this came to life so well. I did include a little view of the rock head in the river just because I love him and he's fabulous and he deserves that attention. But yes, I am really, really happy. Even though I wasn't too sure what to do with that area to the right, I am super happy with how this house area turned out. And since that was the main focus, I'm glad that it turned out well. And I hope that you enjoyed this speed build. Again, I'm sorry that it's going up late, but I really hope that you enjoyed it regardless. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to me if you want more content like this. I will be having more speed builds coming out very, very soon. And leave me a comment and let me know if you like this area, if you like the little story I've made for Aubrey and my jungle, anything that you want to say, I'm down to hear anything. I love interacting with all of you in the comments, and I hope to see you in my next video, and until then, I will see you soon. Bye!